Welcome to the Unenglish Coffee Office. Today is Monday, November 3, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's that coffee hitting the spot for you today?
Morning, David. It's doing the trick, strong and black. Just what I need for this packed schedule ahead. Yours?
Mine's loaded with a splash of milk. Perfect kickstart after a busy weekend catching up on emails. You know how it is?
Totally. Weekends never feel long enough. Anyway, did you catch any news over the break? I saw something big about trade deals.
Oh yeah, the US and South Korea won. It was all over the headlines. Trump announced a breakthrough during his Asia trip, right?
Exactly, from what I read on CNBC. They finalized details on lowering tariffs for things like steel and autos from 25% down to 15%.
That's huge for us in sales. Cheaper imports mean we can offer better prices to clients without squeezing margins.
As a project manager, I'm thinking about supply chains. No more delays or extra costs on materials for our tech projects.
Spot on. It includes South Korea investing $350 billion in the U.S. economy, too. That's jobs, energy deals, the works.
Yeah, $100 billion in liquefied natural gas purchases from us. Stabilizes everything. Keeps us in the loop without surprises.
Huh, no kidding. Last quarter, those tariff hikes had me scrambling with clients. Now we can touch base and close deals faster.
True, it's a win for global trade, especially with tensions easing. Makes planning deadlines way easier.
For sure. Anyway, shifting gears, have you heard about that science award? Something in quantum tech?
The Breakthrough Prize for Quantum Error Correction? CNN covered it last week. 3 U.S. scientists got it for real-time fixes in quantum computing.
Yeah, makes those machines more stable, right? No more errors crashing the whole system.
Precisely. Their work on error correction techniques could lead to reliable quantum computers sooner than we think.
Imagine that in our office. Data processing without glitches during peak hours. I'd love it for sales reports.
Me too. As project leads, we'd handle remote teams better. No downtime on shared drives or video meetings?
Exactly. You know, our current setup feels outdated sometimes. This could push companies to upgrade IT budgets.
It will. To be honest, it's exciting how tech like this trickles down. We might see it in everyday tools within a few years.
Fingers crossed. By the way, on a lighter note, did you see the royal drama unfolding?
Prince Andrew? Yeah, the Washington Post had details. He's being stripped of his prince title over the Epstein ties and some espionage allegations.
Wild stuff. From living in a fancy mansion to stepping back completely, accountability hits hard.
It does. Revelations came out about his connections, and now Buckingham Palace is making him relinquish everything.
Makes you think. Even big names face consequences. Relates to our ethics training at work, you know?
Absolutely. Society's pushing for more transparency. It could influence how businesses handle scandals, too.
Right. We can't afford slip-ups that damage trust. Clients watch that closely.
They do. Anyway, enough heavy topics. How's your week shaping up so far?
Hectic morning already. Got a client call at 10, then prepping for the quarterly review.
Sounds intense. I'm buried in project updates, trying to meet that deadline without overtime.
I feel you. Working remotely helped last week, but in office days like this are non-stop.
Yeah, but it's good to catch up face-to-face beats endless emails.
Totally. Hey, remember that team lunch we talked about? Should we finally schedule it?
Good idea. Maybe Friday. Keeps morale up during crunch time.
Perfect. I'll float it in the group chat. Oh, and did I mention my latest sales win?
No spill. Always love a good success story.
Closed a deal with that European firm. Took some back and forth, but the trade news helped seal it.
Nice. See real impact. Congrats, by the way.
Thanks. Your project's feeding into sales like that? Any wins?
Just wrapped phase 1 on the app update. Team nailed it despite the tight timeline.
Impressive. We should collaborate more, synergies and all that.
Definitely. Keeps everyone motivated. You know, circling back to the news, That quantum thing could automate some of our reporting.
Oh, for sure. Less manual work means more time for creative stuff, like brainstorming new campaigns.
Exactly. And on the trade front, if costs drop, maybe budget for better tools.
Win-win. To be honest, these updates make me optimistic about the quarter.
Me too. Even the Prince Andrew story reminds us to stay above board.
Haha, yeah. No royal escapes here, just solid work.
True. Anyway, my coffee's gone cold. Time to head back.
Mine too. Let's touch base after lunch if anything pops up.
Sounds good. Have a productive morning.
You too. See you later.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.